Love.
Love.
Love. Love.
Love.
Love.
Love.
So, have you ever wondered, like, where do people get the idea of love from? I know I do, like, every single day. Well, I guess today we're going to find out.
Today we will be hearing stories from couples and NEIU students about love and Jesus.
You know, when you love somebody, you show it. Even if you may be a little mad at them at the moment, you have to show them that they are still loved, that you're not going to separate yourself from them completely.
Love rarely meets any expectations because it's so unexpected and unpredictable, and so rarely does it ever turn out to be what you want it to be.
Secret to being married 22 years, I think, is patience.
A lot of it.
And understanding.
A lot of that too. What advice would you give
Julie
Julie?
was,
Own, don't rent.
love means, finding that person that you connect with, that person that feels natural, that you're in a relationship with.
I think that marriage is largely unnecessary. It's just something that a couple usually partakes in to sort of get approval from society, I suppose.
You want to idealize love. You want to think that love is able to conquer everything, that love is able to make it so you will do those things for another person that you love so much.
In the Philippines, they really show they're romantically involved, and in here it's mostly like physical. Romantic means like we have a lot of sceneries in there, walking around the park, things like that. Sitting under the moonlight and talking about your dreams.
First experience with love? Falling in love with Jesus Christ. Jesus loves me and you so much that I know I can always rely on him no matter what. Even if I fail him, the intimate relationship that I have with him never fails me.
I met my current boyfriend when I was drunken. I can't remember the first image of him. When I was drunk, I couldn't find my dormitory, so I asked him where my dormitory is, and he just pointed, but I couldn't find it, and he just picked me up there, and I lied down on the bench. I didn't enter the dormitory, and he took me for all night at that time, and I met him like that.
When I first experienced it, it was like breathtaking, and it's like you feel like you're on top of the world and you don't want it to end, and it's just perfect.
My first one was whenever I saw my parents and they were kissing each other, and I just realized that it just was meant to be.
Well, me being a very religious person, I actually seeing how, Jesus Christ died on the cross for us kind of thing, and, that's a big example to me of, what true love is.
From the start, from the first time of our relationship, he told me that he did not believe in monogamy. And I went into the relationship believing in monogamy, being solely devoted to him. He came home one evening and disclosed that he had messed around with somebody else. Now, I was heartbroken, but he was also open and honest with me, and had been the entire time, and had throughout the relationship mentioned that he didn't believe in monogamy, and he loved me and was committed to me, but also thought that it would be good, or that it was okay to play around with others. For me, coming out as gay in 2001 has changed a lot about love for me, my view of love, because for many years I've had to fight for who I love and justify who I love.
It's a lot of work to keep a marriage strong and healthy. Since having a baby, it's given us more patience, a lot of patience, because we have to try to remember, like, you don't want to get stuck in the mom and dad role. You got to remember your wife and husband as well.
In my opinion, love is that thing you have for any other person or any other thing that brings you joy.
Yeah, it's an unconditional feeling of like just knowing that they're with you forever, and then it's like your other half. Like when we got married, we became one. We're no longer separate anymore.
Today we will be showing clips about how love is portrayed in media.
It wasn't over. Still isn't over.
You're pulling me. When I hear my favorite song, I know that we belong. Oh, you are the music king. It's gonna be more than I can take. It's gonna be free. It's gonna be real. It's gonna change everything I feel. It's gonna be a new fantastic point of view.
Listen, could I ask you something?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Commercials, you see, they kind of have an influence on my life, particularly, around Valentine's Day. Or
you want that perfect love that media shows you that could happen, or you want that perfect person is supposed to look a certain way, is supposed to talk a certain way. Yeah, I would think that it is influence. I mean, it's impossible to separate completely from what you think people expect of you because of the image media has made for us.
Personally, I'm not really affected by media. I think, they want to show to others about their love, but I don't think it's real.
For the media, they always make it look too good to be true and too perfect, when in reality, love has a lot more kind of facets to it and just a lot more things to look at rather than just Prince Charming and Snow White.
Media does kind of influence how I feel about love because it's just everywhere. I feel like media is constantly down everyone's throats about you should be in a relationship, you should be in love, and if you're not, you're less of a person for some reason.
Are you in the real world or the fantasy world? You decide. What does love mean to you?
Love is having your biggest fan cheer you on.
Love is complicated.
Love is pain. Love is mental, physical, and spiritual.
Love is.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt